Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a pretty long time. It's been about a month since I've uploaded, and that's because of Christmas. We had family over, just a bunch. But I'm finally back. We're going to be kicking things off again with Harley Quinn, the one from 2021. We'll be doing the first 2 issues, and welcome back. Thanks for waiting. Here's the video.
I never knew that you and I were finished until that bottle hit my head.
After the Joker War, which we have not yet covered on this channel, but we'll get to it, Harley Quinn is back in Gotham with a new outlook on life. She tries to apologize to Killer Croc for trying to sell him to an exotic animal farm, but it doesn't go over very well, so they fight. After, she thinks to herself, no matter how she changes or what happens in it, Gotham City refuses to change, and she thinks about how the Joker replaced her with Punchline. Some guys start yelling at her, telling her to leave the city. The voices in her head tell her to beat the guys up, but she refuses. However, more people start coming to harass her, and she gets out of there, returning home. While going in, she realizes the window has been opened, and she finds the intruder to be the Batman himself. He says he heard about her fight with Croc, and that he needs to be able to rely on her, and he doesn't want her causing issues. Harley reassures him that it's a project she's working on, a project to make amends with everyone she has wronged during her time with the Joker. Batman reaches for an envelope in the middle of her little display titled Pam, but she stops him, saying she's not ready for that one yet. I'm obviously gonna assume that Pam is Pamela Isley, aka Poison Ivy. Before Batman can leave, Harley asks if she's getting paid for helping him, or if she could at least have a Batman brand toaster. He ignores her and leaves. Elsewhere, a group of victims of the Joker's antics start a fight with these people with tattoos who they assume to be the Joker's men. Batman swoops in, stopping the fight. It works because now both sides are fighting him. One of the Joker's men runs off, muttering that he was just trying to defend himself and begs not to be hurt. Batman catches up to him, but before he can do anything, he is interrupted by Harley Quinn. She tells him that beating the guy up will solve nothing, and she knows what it's like to be manipulated by the Joker. She tells him that she can do some good if she's given the chance. He agrees and takes his leave. As they leave, the man Harley saved from Batman says his name is Kevin, and says that if Harley is really going to help the clowns, that he wants to help her too. When Harley arrives home, she discovers Batman has left her a Batman brand toaster. Elsewhere, Hugo Strange has been hired to bring order to Gotham City and help solve the clown problem.
I never knew that you and I were finished until that bottle hit my head.
The issue starts with Harley fighting a bunch of dudes, but that doesn't matter because we cut to 3 hours earlier, where Gotham's Secure and Fearless Engagement Program, or SAFE, is announced, led by Hugo Strange, who vows to get to the root of the clown problem. Arkham Asylum had been attacked and abandoned, and now SAFE is to be the replacement. At a cafe, Harley gets pissed that everyone is given a second chance but her, and Hugo Strange has the public approval despite not apologizing, and she's kicked out for causing a scene. However, to thank her for saving him from the Batman, Kevin gets Harley 4 different coffees. Harley tells him that she is rethinking helping the clowns now because Hugo Strange is now doing the same thing with more resources. Kevin spots a burned building and stops to look. Harley thinks it's just a building, but she doesn't realize it's a building Kevin was pressured to blow up by other clowns. Back when it happened, he got arrested because he stayed behind when his friends ran. The reason he stayed behind was because he didn't know there was someone in the house until the damage was already done. Kevin tells her he was the one who burned down the building and asks her how he can redeem himself like she did. She says he definitely has a chance to go good if she did, as she loots an old thrift store. In the SAFE facility, a man is being restrained by the workers. The man says he isn't a clown, and he's in there on a mistake. He says he had a fight with his neighbor, and they called SAFE on him to get back at him. Hugo Strange says, and I quote, "See, this is the issue. Inability to take responsibility. That's what's wrong with Gotham City. This entire city needs to take a good look in the mirror. It's time for every citizen, clown or not, to ask if they deserve a place in the city. So from my perspective, you're right where you belong. And the man is hauled off. A man comes in and informs Strange that Harley Quinn has been spotted in the city, and he says to send some men after her. Harley easily defeats these men and steals their vehicles, but there seems to be either a tracker or a bomb planted on it. Guess we'll find out in the next video. Anyways, that's the first 2 issues of 2021's Harley Quinn series. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad I'm making videos again. Thank you so much. Bye.
I never knew that you and I were finished until that bottle hit my head. Though I tried to be aloof when you pushed me off the roof, I feel our romance is dead.